So let me pop up something here. I'm going to start off with a dress that somebody had sent me. Here we are. Now, let's say you want to make that bow on this outfit a choice. What you'll want to do is go ahead and select it, which right here it's the ribbon. You can also use this pointer with a circle on it to select it just to verify. So you can go like this and click on different things, and over here it's moving around. So we're going to click on the ribbon, and with that ribbon being blue like that, you can go down to slider, and then you hit new zap slider. And then we want to name this as ribbon and hit OK. Now what this does is whenever you have something that is selected and then you make it into a zap, what that'll do is inside the body slide it'll have that name there. It'll say a ribbon with a checkbox beside it. Whenever you select that ribbon, this ribbon will go away. Now also there is another little trick that you can do. I'm going to say this here says back dress part. Let me see what I'm selecting here. Alright, so it looks like just the top part. Now let's say I want to make this into a sleeveless dress, or at least a short sleeve. What I'm going to do is put a mask over the part that I want to remove. Let me go ahead and get that covered real quick so I can show you. I'm not going to make it perfect, but I'll just get it somewhat close. Okay, I'll call that good enough. Now, this is the easier way to do it. You go ahead and just mask the parts that you want to remove. You go down to Tool and hit Invert Mask. Now, everything that's green is going to be the parts that's going to disappear whenever they check that box. Go down to Slider, and now we're going to hit well, not a new slider. Sorry. Go down to Slider and hit New Zap Slider. Now we're going to hit Sleeveless. Sleeveless. There we go.
I'm so getting rid of them fucking cuffs.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and I'll show you how this will do inside of the Outfit Studio, or the body slide, I mean. Let's go ahead and refresh this, that way the slider deals will pop up. There we go. Open up preview, and zoom in a little bit so we can see things better. Alright, now see, here's the first one we made, ribbon. We put a check by it, ribbon disappears. We're going to make it sleeveless. Bam, now she's sleeveless. And now to make, I'm going to show you this too, you want those to be disappearing along with it. We'll go ahead and make a multi-mesh box for it as well. Now I'm going to, from here, I'm going to select that plus, whoops, let's see, what's this? Left cuff. Alright, we got to select all these cuffs real quick. There we go, and then there. Now with all those things being selected, I come over here and let's say I got to make a new one here. There we go, now say true sleeveless. And I can hit OK. And now all four of these are going to disappear, plus anything I had green inside of this one. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And reload. And now you see we have a new one I made as called True Sleeveless. We'll check it, and now it really is truly sleeveless for the most part. And that is how you do partial zaps and full zaps and multi-zaps. And I will go ahead and show you this too, which is actually pretty cool. You can completely go into properties of each slider. Let's say you want it to, let's say you want that ribbon gone normally anyways. We're going to go ahead and activate it and go down to slider and hit properties. Now you have the name here. You can change the name. and default values. You can either have it already go ahead and start off zapped or not zapped. Right now we have it as not zapped, but I can go like this, and now the thing is going to be zapped, which I just have the ribbon only. And I can have invert on the options, or I can make it to where it's hidden, a hidden zap, which a lot of people do with the body. Like let's say over here you want the stomach and everything underneath this all to disappear. You can go ahead and make it into a zap, then go into the properties and hit hidden and default values as zapped. That'll make it to where no matter what, everything under here you won't see anymore. And the reason for that being is it'll actually save you a little bit on your frames per second by the game not having to render that extra texture and mesh in there. And you can actually, I haven't messed with it yet, this is something I'm wanting to do and try to play with a little bit, is UV. You can actually zap the UV out of it. I think that's going to be a pretty cool one. But there you go on that. And that is everything I can really teach you about zaps that I can think of right now. I'm going to end this